Welcome to live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading. So today is very important day. This is an FP week. As you know that we do have quite a few good trading session. And I was looking at a couple of charts including Gbpusd and gold, dollar Swiss franc, euro dollar, and all other instruments that we are trading in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So I'll be looking at starting with first of all GJ. We see that Gbpusd on this resistance line, as expected, there has been significant rejection, and this instrument might give us some trading opportunity on the lower time frame. Along with gold, we will be looking at that, and any other on request I will be looking at to see where we can find a trading opportunity in this session. Now before I progress, guys, make sure that you like this stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. If you want to see how we are trading and if you want to learn and grow as a trader, I will recommend you to stick till the end of the session to see everything how we are doing in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So first of all, let's quickly look at GJ. We see that there's a massive rejection on Gbpusd from this resistance line, and it was a fake out to the upside and then immediate drop. Price currently below this support level. Starting with the daily time frame on GJ, we can see that this market in fact has dropped a lot. This is a long-term bearish market, and we can see that in this bearish market, this is a resistance line here, and the price respecting this level every single day. Now what we see that in this market on Gbpusd, from this resistance line, the price got rejected multiple times, and after testing the daily 20 EMA today, after last day of trading week, there was a doji. Now you have seen the weekly forex forecast. This is what exactly I mentioned, that GJ might be coming down for a deeper drop. Now if we look at the weekly, this is where the analysis was made based on the weekly and daily time frame, and what I see that from the weekly perspective, Gbpusd maintaining series of lower high in that zone. Now what I think that with that series of lower high creation, we might see that GJ is coming down to break the weekly low, and it might break this weekly low and it might create a new lower low. So this is a high probability that GJ is coming down, breaking the low to create a new lower low. So let's see in the big progression of the session where we can find next trading setup on GJ. And also guys, let me know what's your opinion on those pairs, which one you are trading, and then we can see what is the best opportunity that we can find in this instrument. So let's see how it goes, and I see that everyone has joined. Thank you very much for joining. And also guys, today I think that the daylight saving in some zone, so in my area I think that I am a bit earlier than I should be from your zone, because where I am there is a 1 hour 1 hour forward due to the daylight saving. So probably you are still early, okay? But what we can do, all around the world there is a different timing, different change of time, so we see that some progression. Now let's look at gold. In the meantime, we see that GJ is dropping. Now gold is, looks to me that we might see some reversal on gold. What do you see that this is the 15 minutes time frame, as also news coming up on gold. I think that we might see some potential bullish or reversal pattern. If we see that, I'm still not impressed with a very sharply downtrending market to go long, but let's keep it eye on gold to see as the market is consolidating in that area, we might see that some some reversal. If we see, that's good for us. All right, so let me know, guys, what's your opinion on gold. Do you think that it's gonna reverse? Hello, extendable unknown, thank you for that. Kelly favor Gbpusd, what's your analysis? Yes, absolutely, we'll be looking at that. How are you? I'm good, thank you very much for asking. Waiting to be profitable. Fically, I would say that don't wait to be profitable, become profitable. Okay, from day one. You just need to set your mind to be profitable. If you wait to be profitable, then I think that you're gonna keep waiting and waiting. So instead of waiting, I would recommend you to be profitable. All right, so yeah, it's very important. Good afternoon, thank you very much. Good morning, Gbpusd coach, hope you are doing good. I'm good, thank you very much. Don't want to use leverage and my broker is XNES. How to select leverage, please guide. I think that because I'm not a broker, I cannot guide you on that, but you can go to your portal. Every broker has their own portal, and you must have an option there to change the leverage. In case you can't do it, I would recommend you to head on to the live chat or their live support, because every broker has a live support. If doesn't have, then I think that that broker is not a good broker, because the broker that I use, in less than 1 second they will replay back to you any live support, so should have that. Thank you. And here is Canada 8:30, so I'm earlier than you guys. Stephen, thank you very much. I think gold will go up and the drop dollar Swiss franc. Yes, gold, thank you. Hope it is going back. Okay, I'm profitable. Very good. That's the word that I want to hear. I'm profitable, and this is what when you say, it will create a change in your perception. This is everything how it works. Even let's say it is good not to exaggerate. Absolutely. Let's say if you are not a profitable, definitely you need to look at that, why you are not profitable, working on towards it. And at the same time, you need to see the bigger picture that you're gonna be profitable, so you can bring that image in the present moment, that okay, I'm profitable at the moment. It's I know that it may not comply with the current situation, that you might say, okay, how can one delude oneself not being a profitable but thinking that he is a profitable? So it's kind of paradoxical, so paradoxical means that, let me tell you something will really will change your perception about everything. You see that anything that we say, basically we bring it to our life, right? Anything you say, we bring it to our life. The way you can see is, you'll see that for those who are very successful, rich, profitable in anything, they'll talk about the success, they'll talk about being rich and having a good life, and they bring it in their life, right? On the other hand, for those who are miserable in life, they'll talk about misery, they'll talk about all the things that is bothering, and that brings to life. So that's why when you want to be a profitable, the first thing that you need to feel that being a profitable as a trader, even if you're not, so once you do that over and over again, it's gonna be your identity. Okay, so identity is the key here. 412 here in Pakistan. So very good, coach. Please, dollar Swiss franc, yes, Ellen. We'll be looking at that. Gold strong, yeah, absolutely. We'll see as well. The okay. So okay. So now let's find out what's happening with gold in that area. Now, from the lower time frame perspective on gold, what kind of price action that we have on gold? If we look at the daily, now this market is so far extremely bearish. Okay, now looking at daily on gold, what we see that gold from the daily perspective has broken all this support level. Okay, so with that break of this support on gold, this is a daily support level has broken completely, and as the monthly and weekly close, we can see that from this monthly and weekly, this is the monthly price action. The price had a significant drop from the monthly on gold. Now you see that previous months there is a long bearish engulfer. This month so far, what we see that gold has, you know, after opening we see initial drop, and I think that any point we could see that upside momentum on gold coming up. Now this upside could be from this news coming up. All right, so there could be that news could make that gold to be reverse. I think that with that drop, ultimately this could be the range on gold below this green candle and going back up here. So looking at the weekly time frame, we can see that gold breakdown from this level has broken down last week, and with that breakdown the price currently from that zone is coming down and below this level. Okay, I always look for liquidity zone, right? So liquidity is the fuel of the market. This is always I use in my trading, and I try to bring it to you guys so that you can understand it. And it is important that what I in my opinion, that liquidity, everyone look at that, because this is a smart money trading system based on liquidity. Retail trading system is mostly on the candlestick pattern and indicator based. Okay, but if you look at the liquidity, this is where we see that it comes down to the smart money trading. So if you are interested on being a profitable like a smart money, that I would recommend you to mostly look at the liquidity, how it works. So now if you look at this level here, this is where the liquidity zone, where there is a high level of liquidity as the market has made this move to the upside. Now let's look at the lower time frame. Now from the 4-hour perspective, what we see here is that there is a strong upside momentum and reverse from here, and every session the price was creating series of lower high and lower low. Now here what do we see, that this is a resistance zone on the intraday, and we saw that past week there was a very strong rejection from this level after again gathering liquidity, and this is where there is a massive move so far. And with the news coming up, what I think that now, because the market is extremely overextended, we might see some deeper pullback. Okay, but I wouldn't say that it's a change of trend, because when a market drop like that, changing a trend is not easy. It needs a lot of pullback, a lot of what I can say that consolidation and liquidity grab again, and then it's gonna reverse. So for a short-term perspective, let's say on the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, we might find that reversal trade that I'm waiting to enter with all of you guys. Are you ready for any kind of entry? Let's see where we can find. Now if it wants to go for a deeper pullback, we could see that lower time frame entry opportunity to the upside on gold. And at the moment I'm not selling because it's overextended to the downside. Probably we can look for buying opportunity if we see that, you know, enough confirmation on the lower time frame on gold. Unless we find that, we have to be patient, and as you know that patience is the key to be profitable as a trader. And by being patient, we do had an incredible trading session almost every day, and I'm sure that you guys are enjoying this. Make sure that you give a like, okay, smash it, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, and let me know in the live chat what's your opinion and which instrument you are trading. And again, just repeating that the daylight changes in my zone, so I'm probably a bit earlier than what you expected, because most likely other than Australia, everywhere I'm a bit early, isn't it? Let me know in the live chat, guys. Am I earlier than what you regularly see me, or what's the time in your area? So if I am earlier in your zone today 1 hour, then probably you need to set the timing for future, because in my zone 1 hour changes, so I have to be in the same time. So now let me see here. Okay, so very good momentum here on gold. It looks to me that, guys, it's gonna break to the upside, right? So this is the 5 minutes, and this is a very important liquidity zone here, you see, and that might be an area of interest for the buyers. So yeah, there is a probability. Okay, and you can see that whenever it's breaking this swing low, it's trying to push towards the upside. So if that's the case, then I want to see a long week spike, okay, even breaking the low or forming a double bottom, and then we can look for that potential upside momentum on gold. So how many of you are buyer on gold? How many of you are seller? Let me know. Let me see how many of you are on that. Okay, yeah, good morning, coach. Would you mind explaining how you find the Blake? Okay, and do you prefer the monthly and daily and 4 hour? So when explaining how you find the support and resistance, okay, yeah, absolutely, on the higher time frame, and do you prefer the monthly and daily, 4 hour, etc. Okay, we will be discussing that. Thank you for asking. Tomorrow we got news on AUD CHF. Okay, I'll be doing on that. AUD news coming up. Is ISM manufacturing PMI strong news? Yes, any news that is marked as red is a strong news. Okay, so let me bring that up for you. So this is a calendar. Now this calendar is for those who are complete beginner. This is a free website where I mostly use Forex Factory, many other calendar that you can use, but I use mostly Forex Factory for news schedule. Now if you first time coming to this website, you might see a lot of news schedule. So if you see all of them, I don't see any importance of having other timing on the chart. This just make me confused. So you can go here to this filter and tick only the red, uncheck those which is not high impact. Some of you might prefer to keep that, it's completely fine, but I find it this one only important. But if you want to just get a quick notification every 5 minutes there is a news coming up, then you can keep that. And also sometime I I got few times confused with that as well, especially on the timing. So you might see that this time is not synchronized with your PC time in the beginning. So what happened in the past, that I didn't synchronize it, and then I saw a different time on that news, but I missed the real timing. I saw that the market is volatile. It might not be very important thing, but you might just open a position and then you saw that there's a big news has come even you don't know it. So that's why I would prefer to like this, synchronize that time with your time zone and then apply filter, and you're gonna see like that. And also this site is also good for news. So if you want to see the news coming up on any of the peers, so the best thing with this site with those news is that every news, let's say 1 a.m. coming up in my zone, which is around 1.5 an hour, more than this, around 2.5 an hour, we'll be covering. Okay, so we'll be covering this news as a manufacturing PMI. Until that, we'll keep trading. All right, are you guys energized for 3 hours session? How many of you want 3 hour session? How many of you want 2 hour session? Because the news is at 1 a.m. in my zone, and because of the daylight saving, things changes. So if you feel energetic that you can stay, then I can keep until that timing. And so if you see that news and click on that and that button, then you can see that here is so all kind of information you can find. What's the relationship with that folder, with that news, and how it will impact the currency pairs. I think this information is more than enough for you to see the past data and everything. So it's very helpful. And yeah, so very, very easy to do, very easy to use. I would recommend you to use that when you are especially in the beginning, to see how it works. So today there are two very high impact ISM manufacturing PMI, which is a high impact news. That's the question was. And Fed Chair Powell speaks, so it will be gonna be very volatile. And then tomorrow coming up, AUD news. So let's see now on those pairs how it is doing. Now gold, I'm not any trade on gold yet. We had early today euro dollar trade, and dollar Swiss franc is running. So let's quickly look at on other instrument, Gbpusd and euro dollar, and then come back to it here on gold to see where is the next opportunity. Now looking at on euro dollar. Okay, so euro dollar, we had a trade today early. If we look at here, what we can see on euro dollar, this is a trade that we have opened early today once the market opened. First trade of the week, like we had started another stunning week. So before I progress to the where we can find the next opportunity, I'll be quickly recapping that this euro dollar trade so that you guys know exactly what's the strategy and why did I open that, and then I'll be moving forward afterwards. Okay, so now euro dollar, this is the trade that I have opened in my account, in my live account, also was shared with the VIPs as well. Let me quickly tell you what did I looked at during that euro dollar trade. Now here is what we see on euro dollar. This is a swing high here. Now once the market opened today, you can see there is a big gap open. This is 5-minute chart. Now gap is quite significant. All right, so because weekend gap, especially daily gap, is very convenient to trade on the lower time frame. Now euro dollar, we saw that with this gap opening, the market has dropped from this level, created this deep drop, and the price, after trending, has reached that same level of resistance. And from that zone, we saw that euro dollar, after initially had a, every time whenever the price is approaching that level, we saw this market is getting rejected. And finally, we saw that multiple times from this level, the price has got rejected. And once the market, if you look at the 15 minutes, you can see that here is the most important part of this trade, is the entry. Now the entry was taken based on lower time frame price action and based on the higher time frame trending direction. And these are the key points that mostly I use in my trading. Direction of the trend, which is what I can say that is the 70% of my trading decisions. So if I distribute the contribution of the factors that I use to make my trading decision, so 70% I made based on trend. And this is where I saw that many traders also fail, is to identify the direction of the trend, and sticking to the trend is super important. Because when you are trading with the trend, even if you make a mistake, let's say you identified the trend correctly, the rest all are mistake, still there is a very high chance that this market will give you a profitable trade. And this is why I use a trend in my favor when I open position. Now here on euro dollar, we can see that in that zone the market has has got rejected, and after gathering another liquidity exactly where I have opened that position on euro dollar, it has given exactly where we have set GP, where the prices come down and gone back up, and again from that level we saw that euro dollar had a massive drop. Now at this point, let's find out where is the next opportunity. If we look at the daily, we see that euro dollar is currently, from the daily perspective, this market has dropped well below. From intraday also we see significant drop, and I think that euro dollar might have pulled back to the upside that we are expecting on gold in the same way. So euro dollar currently in a liquidity zone, and I think that we might see a pullback to the upside for this instrument. Let's find out where we can find the next opportunity. So far euro dollar, already it has made its drop in the downside. So let's look for upside momentum on euro dollar and gold. Coming back to gold again to see where we can find an entry. Now gold, let me see. Okay, so the market on gold, we can see that it's primarily creating potential for break. Okay, the market is maintaining potential for break. Now here on the 5 minutes time frame on gold, maintaining series of higher low, we see this drop is a pure liquidity trigger, and therefore we could expect a retest of 1840 level, 1839.40 level. Now for me to go long on gold, I want to see one candle at least has dropped, get the liquidity and given us the entry opportunity. Let's keep eye on that. Okay guys, I hope that you are enjoying. Make sure you leave a like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. On time, the perfect time is very good. Saim, thank you for that. Yes, coach, earlier than usual. Yeah, direct is because of the time changes, daylight changes in my zone, so that causes to be earlier. This is a natural phenomena that we can't do anything about it. I hope you guys found convenient, and I would recommend you to adjust what you can do, because the daylight changes here and the timing changes. Very good. Yes, you are now earlier. So thank you, Rod. Yes, you are. Okay, very good. Justin, yeah, absolutely. I said that. Good evening. Yes, it's earlier today. Okay, buy. I'm saying out of gold. Okay. Do you think it's possible to get in 60? USJ, what's your analysis? I will be looking at that. Okay, thank you, Saib. So what do you suggest, guys? Will be coming on in the same timing, or is 1 hour earlier causing some of you maybe wake up very early? Or what do you suggest to keep the timing this, or I can delay the schedule for an hour so that you guys can join? I have flexibility, no problem. I can delay that, push that timing to an hour later so that we can see the candle close as well. I think that would be a good idea. What do you think? So the timing adjusted, so only for those who are in watching from Australia, that might find it very late. Otherwise, for the rest will be the same. I think it's only in Sydney and Melbourne timing. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So you can see that gold is trying to break towards the upside, and let me see on the 15 minutes. So to find an entry, okay, let me see what's happening with GJ and dollar yen. In Gbpusd also doing some reaction from the support level. Look at gold, had a bounce. Okay. Um, all right. I'll be in time, like old timing from next live. I think that would be better. So I will be delaying on my time an hour so that you guys find me in the right time that we do every single day. Okay, so that you have the right timing. I can move from here 1 hour. Even I did not fully, because the daylight saving changes without any notice. So yeah, let's see. Very good. And in the meantime, let's see now where is the next opportunity on gold, and what I see that potentially gold might have an upside bias, and it might yeah, there is a probability for an upside bias. Let me see that next opportunity. If there's an opportunity, I don't want to miss it. See, um so it has broken this level here. This is the previous resistance. Okay, so and what we can expect that for the price to um break retest is very important to for an entry, and from that zone we can look for entry opportunity. Let's find out how it is reacting to the level. And first day of trading week is always relaxed, guys. Don't be impatient. It's very important that you always stay patient on your trade. And we do have quite a few good trades in the live session as well as in the VIPs. We are rocking, we are crashing it now, and I want to keep all of you stay up to date for everything. It's important that you always keep everything in your trading account. Okay, there is a tendency to give away. Okay, when you make a consistent profit, you will see that a couple of bad trade will take it away. So make sure that you keep everything on your account by reducing the over trading. Now, over trading is a very common phenomena that happens to everyone. So if you are beginning out, then make sure that you be very aware of over trading. So now, how much trade is over trade also is very important to know. How many trades is over trade? What do you think on that? So I'm waiting for this 15 minutes, and it's hitting that 20 EMA, and from that hitting that 20 EMA, there will be a downside bias here on the lower time frame for retest of this neckline. Now if it is if it is still maintaining the downtrend, we might see another big drop and then dropping down, but which I think that may not be the case, because if you look at the 15 minutes, this market is aggressive drop. Starting with this move, you can see that that's a giant drop, and at this point, this is what we expect at 1830 level exactly. To now, let's find out the daily level. Okay, where is that? Where am I? So to the support level, still there is a little bit of imbalance here, so not it might even not coming to test that imbalance. If it is reversing, there will be a big move to the upside. So looks like that. It's trying to prepare for that. Now, and I want to see that it has tested that level. Without a retest, it's gonna sometime positive. So the shape looks to me that it's gonna break to the upside. All right, so shape looks to me that bullish. You can see whenever the market is trying to break, it's pushing high. So there is a potential for an upside momentum. Let me see where it is forming that structure. Now here you can see that there is an inverted head and shoulder, 5 minutes time frame, a breakout. We can expect a downside to the 1835 level. Okay, so place a buy limit. Let me see, is it feasible to do that? If we do that here on buy limit, now stop loss here. I would rather go by market. I normally use less pending order, but it's good to use sometime if you are using swing trade, because I want to see real time price action before I jump on a trade. Sometimes it's hard for you to follow, but I would prefer by market because let's say I put a pending order here, that's fine. I'm not putting, just I'm showing you guys. If we put a pending order, we can go like that. Sometimes I would prefer by market because what might happen is that many times it happened that I'm untriggered. This is a sometimes very frustrating, when I see that a trade is very good, I like it, I want to take it, put a pending order, it just has gone for one pip untriggered, has gone to the profit target. It looks very frustrating to me. So I prefer most of the time to go by market, but I prepare my plan when I will be entering, and then I look for that entry opportunity. So let's find out where um, here how it is reacting to this level. I think it's gonna, most likely we'll see a break. Probably news would lead the price to have an upside bias. So you can see that it's trying to create that bullish pattern. Now stop loss will be a bit bigger gap for gold. Below this level we have to keep that if we buy from here. So we need to see any candle, okay, on the lower time frame giving us that entry opportunity. Till the market didn't test this level here, 1835. Guys, are you enjoying? Let me know in the live chat. Make sure you like this stream, subscribe to the channel. Gbpusd, yeah, will be any in Kenya news will be 5 p.m. Is it the same as your time in your country? So yeah, news will be global, but the way in your time 5 p.m. in my time maybe it's different timing, but you consider the how many hours remaining from you and me, it's the same breakout 5 minutes trend line. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the most important part here is to look for the best setup possible. You see GJ again had a fake out. Okay. Now this fake out might give the market to have another upside. Okay. So let me see that GJ what it is doing. So this is a significant level of support on GJ. It's broken this low. So from the daily we have seen that there is a massive drop on GJ so far from this level, and 4 hour there is an imbalance in here. It formed a double bottom, especially this is the 5 minutes on GBP/JPY. So this level where okay, so double bottom might be very good opportunity after a rejection, because the market already overextended, has broken all this support. I had a question in the beginning of the session that how I identify the support and resistance. We'll be discussing that here. Okay, so what I see here is the market, here is the, it's trying to break the low. Any double bottom will give us that entry. Okay, so let's find out where is the opportunity for our entry. Okay, so let's go back to gold. We see that it's pushing high. So still it's leaving that imbalance. Swing high here. Okay, so this level is high liquidity zone. Liquidity acts like a magnet with the price. This is where very, very interesting to see. It's like if you put a magnet on the price, on a metal, just move from one liquidity zone to the other liquidity zone. That's why I always look to find that liquidity area to find that entry. So okay, so you'll see a candle close on the 4 hour this time, no, because timing changes. You can see on trading view also you see the 2 hours. So we'll be seeing that candle close an hour later that we show in a regular timing. Now okay, we see that pullback, and Swiss franc have made a good gold trade by 1837. Good evening, coach. How are you? I'm good, thank you very much. I'm late now. What's your daily bias for today? So daily bias for today, for which instrument that you are talking about? So daily bias for today on, if I look at the gold, I see that potential upside possible on gold. You can see what's your bias on gold on daily. I would say that we might see a bit more liquidity trigger, and then we could see that gold is heading to the upside. Let's find out which way the market is heading. Let me know, guys, what's your bias on that. I would say that gold might be even could be a reversal call, because looking at the monthly, right, so if you look at the monthly, we can see that gold from the monthly perspective, there was a big drop, and we have seen the weekly forex forecast also. This is what was mentioned, and with the drop we have seen another big drop so far on the monthly. The market in extreme liquidity zone. There is a this is a previous this green monthly candle you can see, which is the price station, and from that level we can expect gold to have an upside bias. And if we look at the weekly time frame, we can see that you see there is a weekly long week candle, and 50% exactly tested today, and from this zone we see that the market is going to recover to the upside. So yeah, there is a potential for upside momentum. I will be looking for buying once I will find that. I think that we might find some opportunity very soon, but um, first let it settle down, okay, come down further, gather enough liquidity, coming down further, gathering enough liquidity, then we can look for buying opportunity in gold as soon as we will find it. If we're not finding, then that's fine, isn't it? Okay, we don't have to be hurry. We are not on a roller coaster, isn't it? This is the most important part of trading, being patient and wait for the right trade to come to you. And for those who just joined, guys, I was early today due to the daylight saving in different time zone, but don't worry, from tomorrow I will be in the right time, in this time, so that you guys are finding me in the right time, because I don't want to disrupt your schedule. Many of you may be working, many of you may be doing something else, but for me it's okay. I'm a full-time trader, I'm always on my desk, so I can readjust it. So I'll be tomorrow at the same time. So let's find out now at the moment what is the opportunity we have. For those who joined just now, just letting you know that I was a bit early. Yeah, coach, you came early today. Yes, keep Lagat. I was early today, but from tomorrow I will be again in time because of that daylight saving. Rejection possible, drop here. I'm trading 1816 coach for goodbye for swing. Thank you, coach. The Chidito, no problem. USD CHF is it's a big swing trade, so we have an allowance for that. Let's find out what's happening. We'll be analyzing that as well. So it's a big swing trade. We have a big still gap. If it is going against, then it's going against. It's like that. We might see there's a liquidity trigger here, and it's just a 1% trade. So let's find out what's happening. We might see break of this high again, coming down, or keep pushing high. So basically it was a fake drop here. It's going up. We'll leave that. Let me see. I'm more interested on gold, either to see that reversal or continuation. And also Gbpusd, these two pairs showing very volatile today. Okay, so from 5 minutes, GJ has formed pattern. So if we trade okay. So what I will do here, I will be opening a long position on Gbpusd, and my stop loss will be below this level around this zone. It comes down for a double bottom so that we are not stopped out um, around this level, and I'll target here for um, 3 to 1 for the time being, and we might adjust it along the way if it moves in that direction that we are expecting. Yeah, so and afterwards we'll see which one giving us that next opportunity. So you see, once we Gbpusd stop loss 81. So I am long on GJ. As soon as we open, it started to move. Okay, guys. So Gbpusd, I will be explaining later how what's the factors that I looked at on this trade, so that you guys can see the reason behind the trade. I think that we might see on GJ an upside bias at the moment. The price has come to a very important liquidity zone on the lower time frame. We can expect some push towards the upside. Now, going back to gold, I think I want to keep that screen on for all of you, for those who still didn't open. Right, so let's keep that on. Here, okay, so let's keep that on. This is a 3 to 1 risk to reward ratio trade. If it moves to the upside, we'll hold for bigger profit target on Gbpusd. And guys, if you are liking, then make sure that you like, and also subscribe for more live trade, live analysis, everything that I do, I post on the YouTube channel as well. And also make sure you always use a regulated broker for your trading as well. So let's find out what it is going to do. Okay, I'll be back in 30 seconds, guys. Let it keep running. You guys keep posting. Just a 30 seconds break. Coming back. Okay. So you see some upside. When I came here, guys, I see that the peep is going up. All right. So are you guys hungry for the peep? Then if you are hungry, then I'm ready with the peep. So let's find out what the market is doing. Let me see what's happening with the peep. Okay, so I want to know how many of you are hungry with the peeps, so that we know that exactly what we are expecting it's happening. We'll be trading more. Okay, today we will be first day of trading week is always very important for me, and first day and last day is always I emphasize more for some more pips, because pips will pay the bills for everyone, and pips will bring the financial freedom, isn't it? Yes, absolutely, which is needed. This is the GJ. My entry, so that exactly. Yeah, I'm at 182.008. So I posted that to the VIPs. I hope that everyone has got that. Yeah, okay. Now this is a on GJ. I think that it's gonna have an upside bias. Okay, the moment, because the market already overextended towards the downside. And the strategy that I have used, guys, for those who joined the VIP Zoom meeting early in the London session time, exactly the same strategy we discussed. Now here we can see that the market has, if you look at this level here, every time you can see the market is breaking the low, getting rejected. What I will be waiting here for, because the market already formed the double bottom, and I will be waiting for another entry if we see that the market has given us the strong momentum. If we need it, we can double up the entry when it goes in our favor. Let's find out. Okay. Those have been updated. Okay, so for those who just joined, guys, I was a bit earlier today because of the daylight savings in my zone. So the time changes. I'm in the right time, but the time changes. So there has been a difference. And from tomorrow, I will be in your time, in the right time. So basically, every day, what time you see me, you will see me in the same time from tomorrow as well. So let me see on that GJ. We have open buy. For those who join late, I'm running in profit on Gbpujpy. So basically, this market, I think that is gonna go up. The factor that I use is the liquidity, because as you know that liquidity is the fuel of the market, and all my trade, almost you can say that 100% of the time, consider liquidity in my trading, because it's a very very high probability setup when you look at the liquidity. And I discuss all the time more on liquidity. Will be keep I'll be keep discussing, because I understand that it's not a one-day job. You may not be able to understand it in the first go, which is completely fine. No one knows in the first day, but I would say that um, you keep learning with a smaller bit every time. There is a book called Atomic Habit. You can study that book that I read many times. So it's very good. So if you like, you know, learn or listen every day a little bit, keep growing, and over time you can be profitable as a trader and also have fun, right? Because trading is fun, all right? When you make money, it's fun because it helps you um, to stay in control in your life, isn't it? It's very important that we have that freedom as a trader, have that um, access to the liquidity without having a job, which is the main goal of trading. So this is the third trade for today. The first one we had on euro dollar, I have discussed. The second one might not work out. I don't know, dollar yen, USD CHF. It's still, we have a big gap here, so no problem. We are 1% on that. So but GJ, I'm expecting to give us a good profit on that. Let's find out. Let me see. Where is the GJ? Very interesting. Okay, got it. So here we need to see that an upside bias. Now if we see that liquidity gathering, we might add a position, but I want to see that it's breaking the upside. So here this 5 minutes candle is crucial, the one that is closing. All right, so we see that still we are in positive. Okay, there is a got rejected in that area. So the stop loss on the trade with me is around 14-13 pip. Around 14-13 pip upside. We will be moving the stop loss at entry. We'll take some partial profit so that we are covering, and we'll be looking for more. Thank you guys. Make sure that you like this stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Did you do that? Everyone smash the like button. See that high dollar Swiss is going against. Let's take a look. It started early. Yes, Mugdha. Due to the daylight savings in my zone, I had to start early, but from tomorrow I'll delay in my zone so that you can get, or all of you can get in your zone in the right time. And I had to start early because of the daylight savings, but from tomorrow I will change the schedule so that you guys see me in your time, in the right timing. In my zone, maybe I'm late, no problem for me. I have that flexibility. Now here is I want to see that it's getting rejected, guys. 14 pip. If it is still there is a probability. Now we play on probability as in trading. So okay, so this is what I wanted to see, that you see it has crossed that low, getting rejected. So that's the probability for an upside bias. I will explain more on the reason behind the trade, but it's mostly based on the liquidity, price action, and market structure. These are the three secrets that I use in my trading. I think that every professional trader trade in the same way, that the market structure, liquidity, and price action. These factors always will contribute when you are when you are trading. And in addition to that, you can use indicator. That's fine. Yeah, every indicator works, every strategy works. You need to make sure that you use the same indicator. You see that in my chart there's only two indicators always. You see that 10 and 20 EMA. The reason is because when you keep the same indicator for a long time, what will happen is that every indicator react with the price action a bit in a different way. What do I mean by this? For example, when I see that I go a bit higher time frame on GJ, you see the way this moving average has been arranged. Okay, see that. For example, the slope of the moving averages, how it is arranged based on the price action, it gives me a big indication of either this market is continuing or is reversing. Because when this 20 EMA is very like this, see, very, you see, like had an angle in it, doing in that angle but not touching. Try to understand what I'm saying. For example, when you see that, let me draw this here. It's very subtle. You need to pay a lot of attention to understand it. But that's why I'm saying you, if you are trading, keep that eye like this. That's moving average 20 mm. Okay. Now you see that the angles are very sharp, but it's not touching with the price action. In this situation, when the market touches, very high probability it will have a reversal. Imagine there another scenario on moving averages, for example, like that. Okay, but with a curvature like this. Let's say the moving average is this 20 EMA is like that. Okay, like this. Okay, and the price action gone up, gone up, gone up, and then coming down, and it's touching the moving average like that. Very high chance that this market will drop. So these are the things that price action and moving average has a relationship always, not only moving, like indicators. So that's why whichever indicator you are using, you need to keep it all the time in your chart so that you can understand the relationship between the indicator and moving average. So you saw that GJ has started to push up. Let me find out now, we should take some profit or we should keep moving. Okay, let's see the peep. Okay, we see that gone, moving up. Where is my long entry? Okay, guys, are you enjoying? Let me know in the live chat. The profitable trade coming every day. On the VIPs also, we had euro dollar early today. We had winner. euro dollar. We had a massive 2% on euro dollar, and now we are running profit on Gbpujpy, and I want to make sure that we can take some profit on this one as well. Just make sure that you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out anything that I'm posting every single day. And okay, so here, so I'm up on my account around almost nearly 1% reaching. So this is let me find out where we can take some partial profit here. This is a resistance level at 184.14. I'm up around how many pip? 10 pip, guys. 10 pip up. Let me see where we can take partial profit, and then I'll let you know what I'm doing. I'll give a shout out on that. So GJ has reached that resistance line. So what I'll do now, I'll take 30% of the profit. 30% means that so far I have had the lot, so I'll just take 1/3 of profit, and so I took 1/3 of the profit, and I'm just moving my stop loss here just below this green candle just to reduce that risk. 181.98. Now if your broker has a higher spread, then I would recommend you to drop a little down so that you're not stopped out at 181.975. okay, so I'm moving my stop loss at 181.975. so basically 181.965. I put at 965. okay, so it's a risk, another winner. okay, now did you like that, guys? Did you like this pip? All right, are you paying the bills with the pip? Make sure you trade with a regulated broker if you are enjoying this live session. And the broker that I use also, I put a link below this video. You can check it out if you like, or whoever you are trading, make sure you use a regulated broker so that your capital is in the safe hand. And the strategy that I have used here, also I have taught all of you who are on the VIP early today in New York session and London session, our VIP Zoom classes. What did I discuss? Exactly the same strategy being used here. okay, now I will keep that position hold for 3 times profit on this. all right, so let me find out now. We want to see my stop loss is here now. okay, so it's almost a risk-free trade. We secured around 12 pip, and let's keep holding it for bigger profit. If it is coming down backward, fine. Not I will not lose anything here instead of gaining, but I think that's gonna push up again. Let's find out. okay, and let me know, guys, have you seen the update that I made in my trading on GJ? Make sure you welcome the profit. all right, so most people repel abundance, so make sure you welcome the profit, you take them in your account and you hold it, and also make sure you improve yourself so that you can keep making this kind of profit every single day. okay, improving is very important. I wouldn't recommend you to rely on a live trade or on me even, in fact, okay, to give you the trade alert, because in this world no one in fact care for others. okay, you need to care for yourself so that you can take care of yourself and also your family. So make sure that you do enough what I can say, that give yourself enough time to learn and grow as a trader. You see that I am trading in front of you in this live session, right? If someone said that trading is hard, strong, trading is not hard. The only hard is to uh, control or be or dealing with the emotion. All right, is the hardest part, and I'm sure that every one of you are able to do that, because if one can do, everyone can do. Okay, so you can be resilient and be, you will be able to handle the emotion coming along with the trading, as long as you have the right guidance. Okay, so GJ now pushing high, I want to hold that trade for bigger profit. Okay, so thank you. Awesome. Very hungry. Okay, you are hungry. That's fine. Everyone is hungry. I'm also hungry, and we are eating that now. Okay. It's important that, when you are hungry, you serve yourself. Okay, so we see that now on GJ it's moving up, and I'm up 15 pip on that. So what I'm going to do now, I'll move my stop loss entirely at entry. Let's see if we need to take another portion. So I took 30%, still running the majority of the portion on that trade. So you're expecting is to move up. Okay, it's going up. All right, guys. Are you enjoying the live session? This is where every trade is winner so far. In our live trade, I think that so far we have taken, in the last couple of trades, the last couple of days, still winner, and not 100%. No, make sure that you are not thinking this 100%. Nothing is 100% in trading, but we had a very good trading session with incredible winning rate. This is what I want. I want to see that every one of you are able to grasp that probability, grasp that concept of being a profitable trader. Gold, we will be looking at that. First, let's manage one by one. Make sure that, guys, you are staying grounded when you are trading. Okay, I see that there is a tendency all the time that I see. Okay, after closing one trade, coach this one, now coach that one, coach that one. So this is what happened, is that it's like a tendency to overtrade. It's every trader have that tendency, including myself. Okay, so unless you develop a very strong self-awareness, it's gonna take you, all the gain that you have gained will take you away. Okay, so instead I would say that, join on discussion. Okay, focus your attention somewhere else, so that you are not giving it away back. Okay, now GJ has gone to well above to our expectation. What I'll go do now, I will just move, I will take another, because we can expect it's still upside, but I will take another 20% off, and then I'll move my stop loss at entry. Okay, so I'll take another 20% off, and then move my stop loss entry, so that I'll just move my stop loss entry. It might take even us out of the trade, that's fine, but I want to make sure that I've taken profit, and also I'm covered. It's a risk-free trade now. Okay. um, Trade management also very important, because the money will come from your trade management. Okay, so GJ has given us another profitable trading opportunity. It's a risk-free trade now. Now I want to make sure that, guys, everyone has on the has that update. Can you confirm me how many of you were in this trade? First of all, I know that VIPs are on this trade, and also for those who are directly copying my trade on the trade, but on the YouTube live, how many of you are on this trade? New here, thank you very much. Going trader, I'm sure that you'll enjoy. You are welcome. Subscribe also. Awesome, thank you very much. Trading is best, thank you. Yes, absolutely. Live trading is where you will be learning, growing, also seeing how the trading works. Okay. And I myself a big witness of the real education in trading, because when I begin my trading, back in 2013, I didn't know anything, because I came from a completely different background when I was trading. And I took a workshop, 3 days workshop, paying a lot of money, and I saw that what I learned is not that I paid for. So from that place, because I have gone through every fiber of everything in this thing, so this academy is to help the traders so that they can learn and grow. And this is the main intention of this academy, and that's why we are improving every single day. We're helping the trader every single day. We are conducting zoom um, Zoom sessions with the VIP members so that they can grow. Because I'm trading in front of you. You can see it's a profitable trade on Gbpusd. It's a massive profitable trade. The one early today also I have posted on euro dollar, also massive profitable trade. USD CHF running in drawdown, but it's just one trade. Still it's just 0.5%. And past week we had 9.1% gain. It's a real gain in the real live account. Okay, I have that live PNL. 9% in 10 days we had gain. So all of this is I'm making, right, with the students, but the intention is so that you guys can do the same thing. Okay, how many of you think that you can do the same thing? Right, so let me bring that signal channel that that all those trade was taken, so that you guys can see that live PNL. Okay, because nothing is here. So this is a I have multiple accounts, a very smaller account, but let me show you that live PNL. Guys know that exactly this is a live account in the live trade. Let me bring the whole history of the last 10 days. You can take a screenshot and then see that how I'm trading in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and this PNL is directly reflected to everyone in trading in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Now this is a smaller account that I have set to test the copy trading system that I'm implementing. That's why it's a smaller, just to test. So you can see all those trade, everything. Okay, I didn't hide anything. It's a live TMGM. I'm trading with TMGM. They're fully regulated broker. Live PNL with everything. Okay, now let's find out how many percentage. So you can see this running trade. Also, let me show you. Running trade is this one is running. You can see. So I think that maybe you cannot see because of the screen. Let me bring it smaller. Okay, let's bring it smaller. I think you guys cannot see that. So Okay, so I think you can see now everything. Okay, so let me bring first of all who's that? So now let's keep that on, and then okay, so the account history, if we go to the history for the past 10 days, okay, now for those who are trading on prop, it's a big lesson for you as well. So you can see that in the last 10 days, just for, as I mentioned, for copy trading experiment, this account taken smaller, but it's just replicated with the same figure. Now if you look at this figure, what do you see? That in last 10 days, this is a live PNL with regulated broker. And what did we achieve in Forex Trading Wizard Academy? That you see that this is a 1290 account started, and all those trade you can see. Even in the last couple of trades, we didn't have any, see that all the winner. Now if I look at that account here, so this current trade that GJ we open is running dollar Swiss franc, to work out. Let's see, it's still running. And so looking at the, what I can say, that calculator to see, okay, what was the percentage. So the initial balance was 1290 divided by 1422. So you gained so more than 9%, around 10%, okay, around 10% on the last 10 days, okay, 10 days or 12 days. So this is real trading, okay, gaining consistent profit with the real account, with the real PNL. And now, okay, so GJ, we see that there is a rejection. Let me see if we need to close it or we'll keep that on. See, okay, so here I'll keep that on, guys. I want to take the full 3 times on this one. Okay. On gold, let's find out gold, what's happening. Okay, did you enjoy this live session? We'll keep trading, we'll keep making more pips. Yes, we do offer. If you are our member, you will know everything going forward. No problem, you can do that. So this is what this is the real trading that I talk about. Being a trader means that making not that if I go back to that PNL again, see, every trade is not a winner, right? There is a losing trade also, okay, but what at the end of the time, how much percentage that I gain is the most important part of trading, okay? It's not that every trade. And that's why it is important that you always focus on gaining consistency in your trading, consistent profit every single trade, or every single month or week. Every single trade you cannot win, okay? So for those who beginner in trading, in the beginning there is expectation that every trade to be winner, as you won't get it. All right, so with that said, guys, as I mentioned, that this is a real trading academy where I'm a real trader, where everyone is trading in the real trading academy here. And make sure that you stick till around, because everything I do for you, for all of you, to help you in your trading journey. So you take the full advantage of it, and by subscribing to the channel, pressing the bell button, and also if you want to be part of us to this trading community, join us to be part of our trading community. Make sure that you join us. Link below this video in the description, where enormous value, okay, all trade that I open, that you see with the live PNL, I share with entries, stop loss, and take profit target. And all the strategies that I use, I teach one by one, like in the every single day, in separate classes, private classes, as well as all the traders trading. They have a VIP chat group where you can interact with each other, finding a good environment. There's a lot of things, including the trading tools. So as I mentioned, I really focusing more on helping growing the traders. So I might take the membership option for away for some time, so that I can first clear those batches first. So if you are considering joining, then I would say that this is a very good time. And link below this video in the description. Don't hesitate to ask any question that you have. So let me see that on GJ trade gold, I don't see still yet anything. If we find it, definitely we'll be looking at. It's not only one trade that you will be waiting, you will be opening more trades if needed, okay? Because when the market gives the opportunity, take it full, okay? When the market doesn't give the opportunity, then just be patient, okay? This is the main goal of being a trader, being patient. I know that some of you may have said that you struggle from patience. Yes, I also struggle from patience a lot, but it's completely fine, okay? You will be fine. Just give yourself some time, allow yourself to be, and you will be. Now let me see on GJ, is it worth running or worth taking the profit? Let me see. I would say that I'll take profit on GJ because it got rejected. It might go up or may come as take out of the trade, so it's a good profit running. So I want to take that profit. If we need to open again, I will be opening again. So I'll take the full profit in front of you guys. Let me see that. So here, sometimes weird situation. Let me see. I don't know how this happened, but time the close that. Okay, so I'm taking the full profit on GJ. Okay, so close that, and I'll keep running the dollar Swiss franc. Let's keep running. So GJ is here. Now it might move up further, but we have gained good profit on this. Let's find out. We find another one. We'll be looking at that. At the moment it might just consolidate or might have a spike. So let's see, we'll be entering again if we find that. As soon as we will find that, we'll be looking to enter. Okay guys, so let me know what's your opinion on gold and other instrument, how you are thinking. Share your ideas, and thank you for that. See, I can still enter on JJ. No, it's not time anymore. We'll be entering again if we find that. So we are out of Gbpusd with profit. Thank you very much. Yeah, Gbpusd is exactly doing what you said. I want to learn this. Please teach us. Babs, yeah, absolutely. I will be discussing. I think you are talking about the weekly Forex forecast. Yes, this is what exactly happened. Very interestingly, very not surprisingly, because we do a lot of analysis every week. I'll be discussing that. Ready, my friend. Thank you very much. Check gold. Can you take a quick look for gold? Yeah. Any view on gold? Yeah, absolutely. Great trade code J. Yeah, absolutely. J. Thank you for that. Profitable coach. Thank you. Yes, this is what the main goal, to be profitable. Can we review gold? Yeah, absolutely. Kaplan. Serrano. Yeah, yeah. You are a great guy, man. Keep going. I love it. From you, Henry. Thank you. Appreciate your support to the channel. Very profitable. Thank you, coach. I have sent you a message on Telegram. This one that has been through my. Okay, Mansuki, I will be looking at after the live session. Thank you for that. Madness, I clicked on the stream and literally open same trade. J, yes, that's what happened. Yeah, it's a it's called the synchronicity. Okay, so you open and you open. That's called the synchronicity. Patience is the key. Yes, I think GJ gonna trade the buy side liquidity now. Yeah, look at what gold is doing, boss. Yeah, I see that gold is just trying to reverse. We'll be looking at that. Euro dollar. Thank you. It's gonna run. Yeah. So thank you. Watch my profit. Directly, absolutely, guys. We have 20 watching 75. Zofia, thanks for your invitation. Yes, guys, make sure everyone, smash this like button. Unfortunately, I missed the trade goal. That's fine. If you are missing the trade, that's a part of game. Okay, that's a part of game, and you will keep missing it. Even if you are a very profitable trader, you will keep missing it. And this is another important point to look at, because if you look at that, you are there is a term called FOMO. Okay, so where does the FOMO comes from? FOMO mainly comes from our internal dialogue. So how does it work? For example, let's say what we say to ourselves is reflected in our mind, right? If I say that, okay, I'm missing that trade, so if you say a couple of times, what will happen is that you say that I'm just saying, but it will definitely will have an impact in the future decisions. How does it work? For example, if you say that I miss trade, I keep missing trade, I miss a lot of trade, so next time when you see a trade which is not there, but you start to keep the same, you say that, okay, every time I miss trade, right? Every time I miss trade, now this time I'm not gonna miss it, and then you're gonna take it, that is not the trade. Okay, so that's why you need to understand that even if you're missing, so how you will say to yourself is that I love missing the trade. Okay, so that your mind is not getting influenced by the speech that you are saying. Let yourself miss trade, but do not take the trade that is not there. Okay, so it is very important that you are not experiencing FOMO that will influence your trading decision. You put on B, that's fine. I have taken profit because there is a chance from here to have an side bias, but if you, as I mentioned, always there is a reward and always there is a risk like this. So risk and reward is always complementary to each other. So true, thank you. I'm sure that you'll enjoy. Yeah, thanks for that. This trade, good profit enough. Thank you very much. No problems, Chirag. You're always welcome. Gbpusd has reached 20 period and 15 minutes time frames. Yeah, we see that. It might reverse. GJ might it might do something like that, okay, and then go back up. So, or it might just go from here. No one can tell it, and I can't guarantee, but it might do something here just to gather some more liquidity. It's like if you consider this kind of like a living organism that normally just move for like a insect, need more food. It's the liquidity. Gold, yeah, absolutely. Also, does not accept US clients. Can you copy it? Bobby, yes, absolutely. If anyone joining our VIP, also you can copy my trades no matter which country you are in, because you can join and copy, no problems. It doesn't have to be the same. Thank you. Awesome. Good day, coach. How are you doing, sir? I'm good, thank you very much. I just came online now and I can still enter the GJ. No, the Simon GJ is it's now expired. No problem. We will look for another entry. Bobby, yes, you can copy my trade no matter which country you are in. Yes, there is a copy system. Okay, there's a copy system. So now we have implemented copy system in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, because what I have seen that I'm sending those signals to the VIP members. Many of you may be at work, maybe sleeping, so I do send to the VIP group. So for those who want to input by yourself, you can do, or you can copy directly my trades to your account, so that if you are sleeping or working, if you don't want to miss the trade, you can directly copy, replicate from my account, and in that case any update that I do will be automatically updated to your account. Okay, so this is the new addition to Forex Trading Wizard Academy. And also at the same time I'm posting all the trades as entry, stop loss and take profit. So it's your choice, either you want to connect in the copy system or no, it's your choice, no problem. So those trades that you have seen that I have shown you is also for those who copied, exactly replicated to their account as well. So yeah, thank you very much. Awesome. Okay, now let's see what's else. Hey bro, I came back just to say thank you because you are really kind in community. Yavan, thank you. You guys also are very kind and helpful. Thanks for your time here. And I do all for all of you, and also it's everything is created and done for you, and you guys there, that's why I'm here. So it's a win-win, right? I do everything for you, but I don't take any credit, because if no one is there, then who I do for? So it's a win-win. Okay, now make sure that you take the full advantage of it, which is here for all of you. So now let's see where is the next opportunity that we have on gold. Counting the copy system, add it down. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Because as I mentioned, that our slogan, our mission. Let me see that. So my mission here on Forex Trading Wizard Academy is this. Let's see, this mission is very important, that everyone has an intention to do something. So this is our mission statement: study best trading program to learn and earn at the same time. So this is what I'm ensuring, that everyone is learning and also earning at the same time. So now let's find out where is the next opportunity that we have. But keep in mind that this is a trading. Okay, it's a very big disclaimer, is that no one can guarantee that you can make profit. Okay, it's a big disclaimer, that you understand. Also, this disclaimer going on the bottom of the screen. It's a high risk in trading. Okay, you could lose your all your investment. It's a risk. Okay, so make sure that you understand the risk coming along the way with the reward, and no one can guarantee that you will be profitable. Okay, so do your diligent research before you make your decision. So thank you for also being here. Let me see that one important aspect of gold here, what's happening. Disclaimer is important, guys, because this is what I need to give for compliance purpose. So I hope that you understood, everyone. So now let's find out where is the next opportunity that we have. What I see, that gold is in that area. Let's see. Okay. From the 15 minutes, there is a rejection here on gold, and all right, guys. So let me see where is our next opportunity on gold. This is a very sharply falling market on gold. Okay, and in this strongly falling market, it's very hard to buy. It's very important that you understand it. The direction of the trend is very, very important. Okay, so trading with the trend is the most profitable trading system one can ever have. Trading with the trend is very, very important, and especially in the beginning there's a tendency works that to trade against the trend, and especially with the retail trader it happens that retail trader wants to trade against the trend. So it's important that always look at the direction of the trend before you enter any position. Now let me see here. Okay guys, so I hope that you are enjoying. Let me know in the live chat you enjoy the live session, and let's find out. So much for your support, thank you. My gold buy price is 1956 on it. My level. Your gold buy price at 1956. So you bought at 1956. What the heck? So you are in the bottom of the deep blue sea. So yeah, you need to pray. Why did you bought from such a high price, such a low price? Usually yeah, so basically I love to read a quote from JC Livermore. He says that um, in that time there was stock trading, not the forex. Forex is a modern thing. So it's the same thing. He said that the market will open tomorrow. So this is the best quote that I can say for those who um, worried about the missing the trade. So always say to you, so the market will open tomorrow. So the market will always open tomorrow. This is the key points. Right? There are many ways that we need to separate from trading from other jobs. Okay, why? If you look at the core reason why sometimes it's so hard for to be profitable. You have seen my PNL that I have shown you, just 10 days or 12 days, right? And why it is so hard for some to attain that? Because of the mindset. See, here you need to understand that the difference between, see, we are mostly habituated in doing a job which is a mindset, right? Why? Because when we work we get paid hourly, weekly or monthly, and this is where the mindset is different from being a trader. In trading you cannot expect to have a weekly pay. You cannot expect to have a daily pay. So when we work as a part-time full-time job, we know that the money is coming every week on the bank account, or where you got the salary, get paid the bill, and that's it, right? But when you are trading, it's not gonna happen. That's why for those who are dreaming to be a full-time trader, you need to make sure that you at least can cover 3 months to 6 months expenses if you are trading full-time. And then the full-time trader does this. So then you take the money out of trading account and then pay the bills, you may not be able to do it every single day, because every week is not the same thing. But over the long term, it will outweigh everything, because very few people, very few people understand the effect of compounding. Very few people. So once you understand the effect or the advantage of compounding, then you understand trading. Even if you trade on a very smaller account, but if you keep growing it consistently, it will multiply itself. It's like a logarithmic scale. It will go up, because whatever you are making profit is becoming your equity. And to gain that vision, that dream, you need to have a consistency. You need to know the risk management. You need to use the lot size calculator for your trading, right? And I know that every one of you here watching, almost 200 people, more or less, have only one dream, is to make money out of trading, right? Otherwise, no one wants to just to play game with trading, right? So if you have that goal, then I'm sure that you can do it if you know the most basic part of trading, market risk management, having a sound trading psychology. All right, so let's work on that point, and then come down to strategy that I am teaching every day. And you guys also knows a lot of strategies, so let's be on that point, right? You want to enter goal right now. Let me see. Long coach gold seems like will drop rather. Okay. Thanks, coach. Introducing the trading system. Thank you very much. Okay, so gold looks to me that we might see some upside bias, which is probability. Okay, GJ has, you see that we closed in profit, which has gone back down again, gathering liquidity. Now we might find another entry. Let me see. Okay, so let me see US30 and NASDAQ in the meantime. So US30, the candle closed on US30 previous session is a very sharp bearish price action. This is a long bearish engulfer that has massive liquidity trigger. So this is a bearish price action on US30. Okay, so dollar Swiss franc didn't work. Problem. Out with 1% minus. That's fine. We are well above expectation. So oil has gone up. Okay. Now let me see gold. Okay, I think that gold might have an upside bias. What do you think, guys? I think it's gonna push up, or it's look to me that how it's going. Very good, Jerry. I'm good. Favor Gbpusd. Okay, favor. The next is Gbpusd. Jason, there's a news coming in 1 hour. Yes, not sure whether it might push the gold upward or downward. Looks like that is pushing that upside. Okay, let's see if we can find a gold entry. And I'll take a quick break, guys, just for 30 seconds, but coming back in a moment just to. All right, I'm back. So let's catch some more peep. Now this time let's catch the gold. If it is there, okay, can't force it, but let's find out what's the next point on gold. So you have it's coming up in 15 minutes. So you see that on the lower time frame, the market is okay. So if you guys enjoying that, but how do you calculate your risk? Okay, Jerry, very good question. So how do I calculate the risk? I use position size calculator for risk. So this is what I was teaching for a couple of days. Very good question. How do I calculate the risk? So if you are using your um, desktop version of MT4, then let me see terminal. Okay. So that's my terminal is coming. Okay. I'll show you now here how I do use risk. Okay. So to calculate the risk, I use lot size. Every trader needs to know that, because if you are trading, you must know that how to calculate the lot size. Now, in the beginning, I know that it's not that rocket science. You don't know it, but it's easy. So there is a lot size calculator available for MT4. You can find it anywhere on the web, or you can find it anywhere. We also have one in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Use that lot size calculator to open the position. So it will automatically give you 1%, 2% risk that you want. But if you are trading on mobile phone, then definitely you need um, an app or third party. So even in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, there is a lot size calculator available on for MT4 if you are inside and you want to use the mobile version of your there is a lot size calculator. So you go to this position size calculator. Now let me show you how to use that position size calculator in case you don't have MT4 or other platform that you are using that lot size calculator, or if you are trading on mobile, then let me show you how to calculate the lot size based on your stop loss peep and risk percentage. So let's say that you want to sell Gbpusd like that, and once you decide where will be entry, where will be stop loss, next thing is to find out how many pip stop loss you're gonna put. So it's 7.5 pip or 8 pip stop loss you're gonna put in this trade, right? So once you found that, next step is to go to that position size calculator. Okay, so this is on the website again. So position size calculator, click on that position size calculator, and once you click on that, select your currency pair. It could be, let's say, Gbpusd. So what's Gbpusd? So once you go to the Gbpusd, the next thing, your deposit currency, anything, it could be USD. So if your deposit currency is USD, just select, say GBP, and the risk is ideally 1%. How much you want to take, it will depend on you. And then your account balance. So your account balance, I'm assuming, let's say 1,000, 2,000, or 100,000, no problem. Stop loss pip is, we know that 8 pip. And once you calculate that, it will take you less than a minute. So for this particular trade, you need to sell 0.34 lot. Okay, so for this particular trade, you need to sell 0.34 lot. So why? Because if you sell this lot, then if the trade goes wrong, you will be losing 1% of your account money. And this is a big emotion regulating system, because most emotional response comes from the place of higher risk. Okay, because when we take a higher risk, there is a tendency for us to be worried about that fluctuation, right? So that's why when you do the risk management and you calculate the lot size, it don't impact you. Even in $100,000 account, $1,000,000 account, you know that it's just 1%, and you are all good, even if it is not going in the right direction. So your tendency will be to run that trade is the main goal here. And that's why it is important that you know that, and you do the proper risk management, proper lot sizing. And the best is to use a built-in lot size calculator that I use in MT4. It takes me very quick time to adjust the stop loss and take profit target and everything. And if you don't have one, if you are our member, also let me know. I'll share with you, or you can find a lot of free lot size calculator even on the website, on the web. Okay, it's very common. Now let's find out on dollar yen here. Let me see quickly most of the pairs that I will be having some request from Faber Shipalini as well. Let me see the Gbpusd. For that, let me see on that one. Now if I look at that on GU, let me delete that. Right. So GBP USD, guys, let's see what's happening here. Now we saw that there is a doji. I'll be looking at daily chart to see. Now this market is extremely falling market. It's a very sharply falling market, and chances that this market will continue to drop, because what is dropping is likely to drop. That's the law of trading. Now we see that in this market, the market is creating series of lower high, and with that series of lower high creation, currently last day of trading week there was a doji, and with the doji today we have seen that so far downside momentum. And if we look at the weekly, we see that there's a long wick candle on the weekly as well. Now this kind of price action, if you look at the past week, we saw a long wick weekly candle and with a gap opening, so which is from the, you can say that theoretical perspective, it's a bearish market. And therefore if we look at the monthly, we can see that there's a long bearish engulfer as well on the monthly. And the way this monthly candle close, very unlikely that for me it will be able to break high. Instead we could see that it's dropping down, and the price, price moves according to the, or I can say that the price always follow the path of least resistance, like the energy. Okay, so if you look at this market, you apply the common sense, what do you think, which way for the price to move easily? It's dropping, right? So moving down is easy for the price, and that's what we could see, that this market coming down for a deeper drop. So from the lower time frame, we can see that it has formed that head and shoulder, which is the textbook head and shoulder, and there has been significant downside afterwards, leaving a neckline here. But I think that if I look at the daily, this market, because it's almost first week of the month, after breaking this low, if you look at, let me draw this line here, see, you see this doji here, this is a connection point of this doji, and this is a very, very important thing that I look at, is finding the smart money zone. Now we look at this doji here, and this resistance turns support, and this is where the last time the big boys bought here, just SMC area, and from that zone price has broken down to that level, and there is a very high probability that the price will react from this level. And from that point of view, we look at Gbpusd. So we might see, what I think that Gbpusd is going to do. It's gonna either break the low, create a double bottom with a lower high, or we might see a higher low with this double bottom and then going back up again. And that's what Also, I have discussed in our weekly forex forecast as well. You can review that also, guys, if you haven't done yet. um, Also, make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel so that you are not missing out that I'm posting every day, including weekly forex forecast and many other content that I'm posting every single day. And so here I think that GBP USD is not gonna, we could see that reversal on GBP USD. There is a very high chances the market has come to this smart money zone. So here, if GBPUSD is penetrating that level, getting reversed, then we might see that it's gonna back up to break any of this swing high. So for the time being, as we see the market is approaching that support level, I'll wait for to see how the price is reacting in that zone, and then based on the reaction, we will be deciding either to go long or short, or either to trade or not to trade. Okay guys, so let's see on dollar yen. We see bullish. I will quickly look at all the instrument to see how they have reacted. Sometime, this one I saw, I was waiting to enter this trade, and then something came up and we just missed that trade. See that I told you that there's a lot of trade that sometimes we miss. It was a very good trade. See that if I take that off, it's a nice looking trade here. Go back to liquidity candle. That's awesome. Let me see quickly all of them. Keep coming down. So gold looks very good this month, very well. Also, we had quite a few good trades on GJ as well. So let me see what is the next point. So you see that GJ has broken that level. Okay, so here to make 2 weeklies candle on the 15 minutes. So very sharp drop on GJ. So um, let me see where is the next opportunity. In the meantime, guys, make sure that you leave a like and also subscribe to the channel, and leave comment below. This will also help us to grow more. And any question, let me know in the live chat. Yeah, thank you. Tell us more stories about. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Trading psychology is a big part of the game, and we need to look at that part of trading psychology. Very good, thank you. Yes, Jerry. Yeah, so the calculator that you have seen is in our website. Yeah, you can find in any website. Also, my FX book has one. So before I saw that in my FX book, I had to go to a lot of drop down menu to go to the calculator. But in the website it's much easier, but you can use any website. The main goal here is to fulfill your purpose, right? Now you need to drink water, just don't drink from the river, that's it. And you can drink from any corner in the park, there is a tap, you can drink. Just make sure that you are not drinking that is not healthy, that's it. So here, what's happening with GJ? It's forming a doji. So reverse from here. Want to take another one? Might move up again from here. might see that this market heading to the upside again, but not very aggressive yet. So I see that gold. Okay, so gold, always the trend is winning. You'll see that this is what happened in all aspect of trading. Trend is the key. Let me see here on all of them. In all of them we see that gold and GJ very volatile at the moment, especially Gbpusd looks very good today. So GJ has formed on the 5 minutes another head and shoulder here, but the question is it breaking down or just fake and then going back up again? It's the most important part here. Thank you, Jerry. You're welcome. Kinga, hello coach. US30. Yeah, I will be looking at that. Euro USD, buy or sell. You'll be looking at that. Thank you. So let me see also US30, and we'll be looking at that euro dollar as well. GJ here still manipulating. Okay, so US30 has a bounce. Let me see. It is a double bottom. So US30, we might see that some short-term momentum. The trend is down on US30. Okay, we see that the downtrend, but at the moment the price has come down to the support level, where in that support level we could see that the market is there is a very high probability that we might see some upside bias. We see multiple times liquidity trigger along this area, and there is a probability for an upside bias on US30. Okay, so there is a probability, but it's still trending down. Don't have any entry yet, but I think it might reverse from that level. So let's see. um, Here we see that there is a manipulation in that area. Here I think there is a, before the news on dollar yen also we see some bullish momentum in that area, and we could see that in that zone there's some momentum coming up. And I think news might make all the USD price very volatile, as it's a very high impact news. Let me see that on the monthly. Now if we look at the monthly on dollar yen, what we see that in that zone, that there is a strong bullish momentum on dollar yen. And if we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective the price is showing bullish. Now from the daily as well, we see that there is a strong bullish momentum. And from the lower time frame, we see that here is the key, on dollar yen on the lower time frame is still maintaining that bullish momentum, but anytime we can expect a deeper pullback. But there was you see that it has a strong breakdown, created this momentum to the upside, and we might see that with the momentum, price has gone well above. I was expecting this market to have a reversal, and that's why I didn't buy dollar yen, because it is in fact a very strongly overextended bull market. And at the same time, what is going up is likely to go up. It's the law of trading. So we need to look for proper confirmation before selling. Instead, we look for buying after local breakdown. Right. So this is what I would say, that they might say, trade with the trend, buy from higher high, sell from lower low. I wouldn't think that way. I would say that buy from local breakdown, sell from local breakout. So if we look at that local breakdown, you see that the gold that we have seen, this market, that also we had a trade during this live session here on gold, also from a local breakout, and then we have seen that momentum changes in the market. So you can see gold in fact finally managed to remain bearish. As I mentioned earlier, this is why it is important that trend is your friend all the time. You see that ultimately trend is being winner. With the news coming up, we see that potential bearish price action. The market tried to break the high multiple times, failed to do so. So that's the sign that we might see further drop on gold, and it might take gold. Now the way I see on the lower time frame is still bearish, so you might see breaking that all this low, and it's gonna be in the deep blue sea, okay, in the deep in the ocean. And yeah, so we need to look for it with, we need to look for selling opportunity in that zone. We see that there is a high probability the market might drop down. So here you see that this is what I was also talking about. All the strategy that I'm talking about is the local breakout. Okay, local breakout is the most important part of trading, okay, that I use. So what is a local breakout? A local breakout is when you see the market has broken out temporarily, giving a feeling of change of trend and then reversing back. It's basically the momentum gain, which is the liquidity grab that we talk about. So what is a liquidity grab? Basically finding a place where you can, the big boys gather that momentum for a bigger move. All right, so we see that on that instrument, on gold, the market, you can see multiple times gathered the liquidity and then drop. Now this one, this 15 minutes candle is a bearish candle. Also you see that there is a liquidity trigger here. This green candle is a fake move. So what I do, especially when I'm trading, I combine those that structure and individual candlestick pattern. So that's the most effective way to understand the market. For example, if you look at an individual candle, you may not be able to understand that either it's a bull or bearish candle. But if you look at that candle in terms of, in relation to the structure, that will make sense. So you see this individual candle is a bullish candle, but if you look at the structure here, it is a bearish candle. Okay, it was a fake move to the upside, and then it just got rejected from that level. Okay, so let's find out now, as the news coming in 5 minutes. Guys, are you ready for the next one? Let's see how it goes. Anything, let me know in the live chat. Gold is breaking. Yes, I see that. Thank you. See also gold. Yeah, it's awesome. Stay 15 minutes. How do you set up trading interface? Okay, so it like it. Okay, you mean that my interface? Okay, so it's super simple. All right, you can go to the YouTube, look for how to set up your OBS. All right, wanna see that? See that. Go to YouTube and look at this guy doing live trading. All of this, me, you, and everyone. And then look for how many are doing the live trading at the moment. So looking for OBS live trading, not live trading, live streaming setup. Yeah, so you live stream and you're gonna get a bunch of tutorials, right? Looks like this guy is very serious about it. Find someone who is very serious, depending on who you are. You like serious, then find a serious one. You find funny one, then find a funny one. How many of you are like the funny and the serious? Let me see which one you are at. So I mostly like the one that is light and less serious. Probably because I'm serious. I don't know. You know better than me. Maybe good for 15 pips here. X or Y. Wait for gold, which is here to guide us. What to do after news? Let's see what you're gonna do after news. Doing well. Canadian dollar close 20 pips. Yeah, we got a GJ. Let me update that. So GJ, we win, right? We win. How many pips we got? 20 pips. 10 pips. So we got early today euro dollar. Got give us 1%. GJ 1%. Dollar Swiss franc didn't work out. So basically, at the top, which is needed. Okay. Cool. So let's find out now on See, okay, guys, which way the markets? Okay, we got a gap opening. Big gap opening here. Okay. So now this is the most important part. Is it? Let's find out the outcome. Forex Factory, going to the Forex Factory. So the data came out to be a little bit of positive for DXY, so that could lead. That's why you saw the gold is still dropping. Now at the moment, which we're gonna do, is it gonna reverse from that level? Now I don't see any still sign for reversal, but does, then we can look for entry. Okay. Where this candle, I think you see that from this support level, and sometime very whereas we see that still maintaining that downtrend. Okay, so what do you see in that zone? What's happening? Okay, guys, something. Okay, so what do you saw here? There's a big long wick doji in that area. Still maintaining the downtrend, guys. Still maintaining the downtrend, which is good for that. Now, as later today Paul will speak, we might see that is an opportunity for the sellers to give another selling opportunity. So let's keep that. Let me see how it has impacted the news. All other instrument, DXY is keep moving, and okay, so we see that majority of the instrument. Eurojpy had a big drop. Okay, so it's keep dropping. AUD USD also showing potentially downside, so that means that we might see that gold is still remaining bearish. So I'm just looking at all of them. So we see that significant downside momentum in all of them, including gold also have dropped and maintaining that downtrending market structure is still. And with that said, guys, we had an incredible trading session as well today. Also, we had a winner on GJ, along with many other instruments that we had early today. Also, we have traded. As this is NFP week, as you know, that very volatile week, and in this week, I really want to make sure that everyone making good profit from the market who are trading with us. So make sure you also do that. Don't throw away your profit. Keep with your trading account, and I would say that don't over trade, don't FOMO trade. And before I leave, so make sure that you always trade with a regulated broker. It's very important. Link below this video, the broker that I'm trading, you can use that link to open an account with them if you want to. And also you can join us to be part of our trading community if you like. The link below this video in the description area. Once you are on the website, you can click join now button, then you can join us. I will still keep trading until the end of the New York session. Any trade coming along the way, also I will be opening and I will be sharing with all of you guys. So with that said, thank you, and it was a good time with you guys. I will see you again tomorrow in the live session. Until then, stay well, stay happy,